Whiskers was the king of his house, a fluffy, golden tabby who ruled his human with a flick of his tail and a slow, judgmental blink. His days were filled with sunbathing, knocking things off tables, and demanding food at the most inconvenient times. Life was perfect. That was until he showed up. One rainy evening, Whiskers sat on the windowsill, watching the streetlights shimmer in puddles. That's when he saw it, a scruffy black and white stray sitting in the alley, staring right at him. Their eyes met. Whiskers puffed up his fur and let out a growl. The stray just blinked, unfazed, and flicked its tail. Over the next few days, the stray kept returning, always sitting in the same spot. Whiskers pretended not to care, but something about the cat made his fur prickle. It wasn't just some ordinary alley cat. There was something, knowing in its gaze. One night, curiosity got the best of him. When his human opened the door to take out the trash, Whiskers darted outside. The cold air sent a shiver through his fur, but he stood his ground. The stray was waiting. "You've been watching me," Whiskers said, his tail flicking. "And you've been watching me," the stray replied smoothly. "Why?" The stray tilted its head. "Because I know something you don't." Whiskers narrowed his eyes. "Oh, and what's that?" The stray padded closer, its fur sleek despite the rain. "There's more to this world than warm beds and tuna bowls. There's adventure, mystery, secrets buried right beneath our paws." Whiskers scoffed. "Like what?" The stray's whiskers twitched. "Follow me, and you'll find out." Whiskers hesitated. He had never left the safety of his home for more than a few steps. But something in the stray's voice, something ancient and intriguing, made his paws itch. And so, with one last glance at his house, Whiskers took his first step into the unknown. That night, under the moonlit sky, Whiskers learned that the city had more stories than he ever imagined, and that he might just be a part of something bigger than himself. To be continued. Want to know what happens next?